Welcome back to Ion Radio. I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And today we have another Clone Wars battle report for you.
That's right, John. Actually, this one's a little bit more special than some of our other ones. So before we begin, and you can check us out in the description below, we did a collaboration effort with the IrishMadCat channel. So I went on to James' show and we built up a list specifically for this episode. So you can see us building that list, and like I said, link in the description below.
So today is going to be the first time that I'm going to be playing as the Republic, and the first time Ken's going to be playing as the Separatists. We flipped our roles from our previous videos. So let's go take a look at the lists. So I only had a 1-point bid, so Ken outbid me and made me go first. So here's my fleet. I have an Acclamator II with Bail Organa, Clone Navigation Officer, Early Warning System, Swivel-Mounted Batteries, External Racks, and Ordnance Experts. I decided I wanted to play with as many tokens on my ship as possible. My next ship is an Acclamator II, again with no Clone Navigation Officer, Early Warning System, Swivel-Mounted Batteries, External Racks, and Ordnance Experts. My third ship is a Counselor C-70 Charger. It has Clone Navigation Officer, Linked Turbolaser Towers, and Swift Return. My final ship is the same thing. It's a Charger C-70 with Clone Navigation Officer and Linked Turbolasers. I only brought 4 fighters. I decided to go fighter light. I have 4 ARC 170 starfighters.
So coming in at 392 points is the, we're going to call it MadCat Radio Separatist list. So the flagship is a munificent star frigate with Kraken, Watt Tambour, a medical team, electronic countermeasures, linked turbolaser towers, and the Tide of Progress 12 title. My second ship is a munificent class comms frigate. This has projection experts, the hyperwave signal boost, and linked turbolaser towers. Moving on, the 2 support ships. We have a hard cell transport with CommsNet and a hard cell transport with the parts resupply card. For the squadrons, I have General Grievous in the Belbulab 22. I have a Horchow prototypes and 2 generic vultures, and then DBS 404 and a generic Hyena class droid bomber squadron.
For the objectives that I have to choose from, Ken gave me the choice of Ion Storm, Hyperspace Assault, and Volatile Deposits. I've never played Volatile Deposits or Ion Storm. I think Hyperspace Assault is a mistake with it being Kraken that he can get a ship quickly behind me. So I'm going to go with Ion Storm and see how that goes. here's my deployment. I have right here my commander, Bail Organa, in his Acclamator. Then I have over here Clone Navigator Officer 2 in his Acclamator. And then I have this one, which is Clone Navigator Officer 3 in Swift Return. And then over here, Clone Navigator Officer 4 and his CR90 or CR70. They all are going speed 2, and I have my group of arcs over here just waiting to see what happens.
So here we have everything running at speed 2. I've got Kraken on my flagship Munificent here with the comms frigate off to the side. Didn't know where John was placing, so this may have been a mistake pointing my hard cell in the opposite direction. We'll see if that can get back into the fight though. And this guy's just going to follow up with support because he's got the parts resupply. Fighter squadrons right here defending the hard cells. This will be interesting because it's 4 on 6 for squadrons.
Activating first, Swift Return. It is revealing a Navigate. And I'm gonna take it as a token. And then we're gonna move our speed 2. And land right here. Like I know what I'm doing.
So we're going to start with the hard cell transport with CommsNet. Got Navigate, we're going to use it. No shots. So let's just move like such, adding the extra yaw on the first click. And now, with this particular objective, I am clearly outside of range 2 of that objective and that one. So I will gain an objective token. And John, back to you.
We're gonna now go with just the generic ship. It's got a nav. We're going to take it as a token. Who would have thought? And then we're gonna move speed 2. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to move close enough to the obstacle, avoid getting the objective token. Because I'm only distance 1. And we are very much so just outside of it, so I will drop an objective token on myself and call it a day.
Activate the comms frigate, navigate, use it, no shots. We're going to add the extra yaw on the first joint again. Move over here. We are in range 2. No objective token.
We're going to activate the non-bail. He's revealing a squadron because I thought it was funny. And we'll just take it as a token. And we will clone navigation officer, the same token, over to the other acclamator. Like that. And we got no shots. We're going to go ahead and move forward to right like that and not land on it because, you know, reasons. Done. To you.
Activate the comms frigate. The comms frigate. Star frigate. The flagship. Navigate. I'm going to take it as a token. We're going to save it for later because you never know when you can use a nav token. And then we're just going to move forward to. Which will put me right next to this lovely asteroid field, but not on it.
Last ship, which is Bail Organa. We're revealing a engineering. We're gonna take it as a token. Who would have thought? We're gonna use clone navigation officer to throw that token also to the other acclamator. Cool. Look at that, we got tons of tokens. We have no shots, and we're gonna be moving speed 2.
Snuggling up to that debris field, Jen.
I know, all my ships are really close in. And that is it for me.
I have the other hard cell, so my parts resupply. I have a navigate. I am going to use it as a dial, and I'm going to increase to speed 3. do the extra yaw on the second joint and fall in behind both of the munificents. And I believe, let's double check, but I believe I'm within range 2 of this obstacle. Yes, just.
Squadron time. This guy is going to move as far as he can, which isn't very far, to right there. Everything moving. And then this guy's going to jump right behind him. Like that. To you.
So we are going to bring our vulture droids, 2 of them anyways, a little bit closer. Amazing how far these things move when I'm used to the ARC 170.
And then we're going to fly forward. About there. And this guy is going to land in the middle there. Like that.
The rest are mine.
The rest are yours.
Alright, so we're going to bring in the other one here. And the hyena bombers, everyone moves at 4. So I pretty much have control here of the field. Oops, he is not at 1 health. You might want him to be. There we go, and I believe we go on to turn 2.
Yes, so before that takes place though, both of my clone navigational officers are going to spend the token that's on them on my acclamators and refresh themselves. Okay, so we're going to activate this guy first. He's revealing a concentrate fire, and we're going to use it. And we're going to shoot into the front long range right here. So that's going to be 2 reds, of course, and then concentrate fire in a red, and then LTT. For you can't salvo, take 1 to the front. Wow. My red dice are being red.
I guess I will take 1 to the front.
Then we're going to slow down with this token to speed 1 and move forward to there.
Alright, the little hard cell completely out of position. Nav, dial, use it. We'll move. Just turn, trying to do something to get myself back into the fight. And I'm within 2, but it doesn't matter, I've already got the token.
We're going to activate Swift, and we're going to be revealing a concentrate fire. Who would have thought? And we're going to be using it as a dial. So we're going to go ahead and make a long-range attack against your same ship with 3 reds, and then concentrating fire in a red. Maybe we do better. And then we concentrate fire in a red, and then we're going to LTT this shot for 2 damage into your front.
So how about I brace that to 1 and take 1.
Okay, then we use Swiftiness, to decrease our speed to 1 because I'm near an obstacle. And we land right there. That is really close and locked in, so I'm just going to slide them and then slide them back.
That's good. Activating the comms frigate. Navigate. Keep it as a dial. So I have a shot, long range, front to front. We're going to shoot at that consular. And 2 reds. Let's see what I get. Not in die. Let's try it again. Okay, double. LTT the blank. There's the crit. All right, so 3 hits.
We're going to cancel out.
Ooh, that's a fun decision to make.
It's actually not hard. The crit.
Okay.
And then I take 2, and for that I'm going to redirect them over to here. 'Cause I can't let you score points.
Oh, come on, John.
15 points when the ship's only worth like 60 points isn't worth it.
All right, so we're gonna then drop down to speed 1 and move forward. There we go. Back to you, John.
We're going to activate this Acclamator. It is revealing a concentrate fire. We're going to be using it as a dial. When I reveal a command, I can place the Swivel-Mount. We're going to lock our Swivel-Mounts forward. When we do that, I'm also going to spend a navigate command from Bale to gain a navigate dial. So we will have both of them. So let's make some fun attacks. This is long range. It is obstructed because of the stupid thing in front of me. And I will start with 3 reds. I will drop a red, and I will add in a black from the side.
Yep, that's the nice thing about Swivel-Mounts. You can add black dice to long range.
Yep.
And they go flying across the table. And...
Yep, so we're going to roll in that attack. Cool.
Wow.
Yep.
Your reds are turning on this game.
And then we're going to concentrate fire in a black dice.
Okay.
Cool. And then we're going to re-roll both of them with Ordnance Experts. Wow.
So,
Take 5.
Take 5, huh? So, I think what I want to do here... Man, I really don't want to drop my brace this early in the game. I'm going to redirect to the right side. Yeah, let's do that. Not going to salvo. So that's going to deplete my shields here, but not quite ready to lose my brace just yet.
Yes, please. Well, I'm going to just slide this guy back. We know he's even with that. I think this is what I want to do. Yeah, we'll do that. So with the dial, we're going to add a click here and jump up to speed 3. To come crashing in just like that. And this guy... Are you fine with him being right there?
Yeah.
Cool. And that's my activation.
Activate the hard cell in the back. Nav, we'll use it as the dial. When I reveal this, I'm going to exhaust parts resupply, giving engineering tokens to everything here. And then I have 1 shot that I'm going to make. It'll be obstructed at long range to the front of your Acclamator. So 1 red. Let's see what I get. It's a crit. Too bad you don't have an objective token.
Nope, and we're gonna just take it. Nope.
All right. With the navigate dial dropping down to speed 2, and I believe I'm gonna land on that asteroid. The question is, do I run into anything else? I think the answer to that is no.
No, you don't. You just take a crit.
Yep. I'll take the crit, and the crit is compartment fire. I cannot ready my defense tokens.
Well, that's pretty awesome. We're going to be activating my Acclamator with Bale. We're going to be revealing a concentrate fire. And with that, I'm going to use clone navigation to toss a nav over to my other other Acclamator.
A lot of token shenanigans, John. A
Yeah,
lot
I
of
know.
token shenanigans.
And then we're going to also be using that, and we're going to be spending a navigate off of
Bale.
Bale to get a nav dial. So we can have all the things, all the fun stuff. Okay, so let's make this attack. We are long range, unobstructed, into your front. 3 reds is our start. Then with Swivel, we're going to be adding in a black dice from the side.
Okay.
So we'll roll that in, and then we'll concentrate fire in, probably a black. Spoiler alert. Probably black. More blanks. There we go.
Sort of
That's
leave it
all I can do. 5 damage into your front with crits.
5 into the front with crits. So, man, this is going to suck. So, all right, we're going to brace that to 3 and redirect it, getting rid of both of those tokens. So my game might go quick, John. I think I should have dropped down to speed 1 on this earlier.
Okay. And then we're going to jump up to speed 3. And we're going to be flying in like it's hot. And land right here.
Are you within distance 1 of that obstacle?
I'm going to measure. I got lots of obstacles to measure for them. I'm in distance 1 of that obstacle.
You're good.
Out of that one, and out of that one. Okay, that's my activation.
We're going to activate Kraken's ship. Navigate, I guess we'll use it as the dial. I'm going to wind up ramming later, so it's not going to matter. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to spend the engineering token, and with Watt Tambour, we're going to pull the 2 rear shields off of the hard cell. We're going to pull 1. Come on, come on, come on. Fresh dials. 2. All right, so we have those 2, which gives me 4 engineering points, plus the token, which will give me 6 total engineering points. That's 3 shields. We're going to plop them all right back up on the front. So those 3 are back. And now we're going to make some shots. So we're going to go front to front from my Munificent to your flagship, I think that is. Yep. All right, so forward shot from my Munificent to front of your Acclamator. Now you have EWS, so I have to drop a die. I'm going to drop a blue, so I've got 2 reds and a blue. Let's see what we get. And accuracy and 2 hits, so I'm not going to let you salvo and take 2.
Okay, I will brace it to 1 and redirect to this side.
Leaving 1 shield there. Second shot, my side to the front of your other Acclamator.
I also have EWS.
Actually, here's an interesting thought. Are you in arc with the Consular? You are. You would be
Still obstructed.
long range and obstructed.
Yep.
That might actually be a better shot. So I'm going to do that instead.
Okay.
So this side to the front of the consular, 2 reds. I still have LTTs. So let's see what we get here. An accuracy and a double. That's one I've already hit a couple times, isn't it?
Well, once.
So we are not going to allow you to use your evade.
Okay. And I think we're gonna just bend out the redirect to move.
Put it all on one side.
No, we're just gonna take it to the front
Okay.
and call it a day.
So now here's the part that I don't like, but unfortunately don't have a choice. I am going to wind up ramming you, so I don't think there's any room in front of us. I think even, yeah, 1 will hit us. So we each take a damage, and I believe we move on to squadrons.
Yes, we do. My squadrons go first, and we're gonna be moving these rear guys barely forward. Zoom. And this guy is actually going to move that way. That's my 2. On to your 2, Ken.
So man, I'd love to bomb you, but that EWS is really
Amazing.
preventing me from doing that. I think DBS 404 has a shot at your side? I think he does.
I'll give it to him, whatever.
Alright, so he's going to activate, and he will make a shot at the side of the Acclamator. 1 red. So I'm not touching you, so I don't suffer damage and blah blah blah. I am a bomber though. But 1 hit.
And that ship has nothing. Just because I think it's funny, you have a scatter though, right?
He does, yes.
We'll redirect it, and we'll salvo you because it
Why
can't
not?
hurt. So we'll redirect to the rear. Oh god, that's brand new.
I
Okay,
have to
so
spin these a couple times.
a black and a blue against you. Take 2.
Alright, well, I think what I'm going to do is scatter that away. And then I get to move my 2nd squadron. I think what I'm going to do here is I have a vulture droid. I'm just going to plop over here. We will then engage just this one. And then rest. Alright, your squadrons.
This guy is gonna move up as far as he can. To right here. And just sit there. And this guy is gonna do the same thing, but over to here.
I think you actually, yep, you've got DBS 404 engaged.
But nothing else.
Nothing
Now it's
else.
the rest of your squadrons.
Alright, so. This guy over here.
Is that a hyena?
Yes, that is not the one I want to do. This is the one I want the vultures over here. I don't mind giving up a vulture or two. And now, General Grievous and the Horde Chow.
Well, and the hyena, unless you're
Oh,
just,
yeah.
unless you're just
No,
freezing
right,
the
right,
hyena
right.
right there.
No, I don't want to do that. Let's move the hyena first then. So I love the fact that all of these move 4. Let's plop him over here. Keep him out of distance. I flip this a couple dozen times, loosening it up for later, right? Alright. Just enough. He's only in the forward arcs now. And Horde Chow. General Grievous. Intention. Okay, and I think we're good with that, John.
Okay. And that is the end of this round.
Do you have
And
anything
we
to refresh?
have things that we're going to be doing.
Okay, I think. All right, for recurring cost or ready cost rather, I'm going to spend the engineering token off here to refresh part supply, and then I think I'm good to go.
Okay, moving on to the next turn. Okay, so here we go. And we're going to activate the flagship first. And as you all know, what's my favorite thing to do? I can't even get out of it when I'm not even wanting to do it. We're doing squadrons. And we're going to be spending this so we can activate all 4 of my squadrons. I literally am like, I'm going to build a fleet so I don't have to do squadrons. And I'm like, do you know what the best option here is?
Squadrons. Yeah.
Squadrons.
I think a challenge for you, John, would be to fly a fleet with no squadrons.
I don't know if I could physically do it. I just like squadrons. So, I really can't move most of them. But what I can do is we're going to start with this guy first. And he's going to jump in front of my ship. Right to there. Locking down all of your fighters.
Yes, I believe you do so.
You know, for the moment.
Yeah.
And then we're going to attack... This is just a generic?
That is a generic hyena bomber, yes.
Yeah, let's attack him. So I don't really like their dice layout, but whatever. So 2 blues and a red. Take 2.
Okay, I really can't do anything about that, so the hyena bomber will take 2.
And then this guy here, because no, this guy is going to attack that guy.
Okay. So that's just a
That's just a vulture. For take 2.
Okay.
And then this guy.
Man, I'm on counter.
Yeah. I can understand that. This guy's going to attack that other... Hold on. This guy is actually going to attack that guy.
Okay.
It's all order of operations. We're activating everyone, but whatever.
Right.
He's attacking that guy. For 1.
All right. Well, I can live with 1.
And now that guy's going to attack that guy.
Okay.
Here we go. Drop 100 dice. New dice.
Wow.
There we go.
Well, that is a dead vulture crit.
Too bad I didn't do that against your ace.
Nope. Can't do that against aces, Chip.
Nope. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to go for ship attacks. And we're going to do close range into your side. And you have no defense tokens except a salvo.
Correct.
And we got the swivel, so we're going to pull in a dice. So that's going to be 3 reds, 2 blacks, and a blue for initial. And swivel's going to add in a black. And then we'll see what happens. 2 blanks on the reds again.
Yep.
And how much hull do you have?
These are 6s.
So that's going to kill you.
Depending what the crit is, yes.
I choose not to use crits.
Oh, that's no fun.
No, it's the game.
Yeah. All right.
So that's either way enough to do it. Even
So I
if
might as well salvo anyways then.
Yep.
Just to do it. So, all right. We'll salvo in of 1.
1 red dice.
Crit. Jeez, crit.
I just take it to the front.
Yep. And then, yeah, I have to take, because you're hitting my side, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dead. Ouch.
And then we're going to flak out the side. And hit. That guy's a scatter, but that guy does not. So what we're going to do against that guy is launch a black dice.
Generic.
Because I have to drop 1 due to the fact that Swivel's on.
Swivel.
For that guy's dead.
Yeah, he is. Wow.
And then we're going to attack this guy.
So that's Horchow.
And we're going to put in a blue. And there's reasons for this. 1 hit against him.
Here you go, squadrons. All right, fine. We'll
Scatter it.
We'll scatter it.
Did not expect to do that. So, crap, I didn't say I did fail. Oh well. And then we're gonna move speed 3. I'm just gonna slide this guy over. D lands right here. And then, can you lift up your ship real fast? I'm just going to see where the end is. I am outside, so I get...
You get an objective token.
I get the objective token. That's why I needed to bail. I never got to say it.
Okay.
Cool. That's that object. That's that turn.
So we're going to activate the comms frigate. Engineering. I was expecting the other Munificent to still be alive, but what we're going to do is we're going to spend out the engineering dial and token. And with the 6 engineering points, I'm going to spend 2 points to pull shields from here and put them on the rear of the hard cell. And then I'm going to spend the other 4 points to put them right back. So net effect, 2 more on the hard cell. Now I'm going to make some shots. So front to front, this is a long range shot. I get 2 red dice. Let's see what I get. And we'll LTT the blank for hit crit.
Okay, we are going to cancel out that crit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to redirect 1 to this side.
Okay. Second shot, side to front of the Acclamator I've been shooting at. I have to drop 1 due to obstruction, so I get 2 for a double and a crit.
What range are we?
We should be at, I believe, close. Yes. Yeah, now I wish you would have shot the other one.
Double and a crit into my front.
Yeah.
So brace it.
Brace it to 2.
And how many shields do I have on my front?
3.
So not brace it. Yes, brace it. Brace it to 2 and redirect both to this side.
Okay.
This one's so stiff. There we go.
And I have to move speed 1, so we'll just move merrily along. And there we are.
Okay, we're gonna activate this guy before he dies. We have an engineering, and we're gonna use it. And when we use an engineering, we can clear off objective tokens.
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I'm safe for a second. And then their engineering value, I didn't even look.
I think it's 2.
It's 2, so we're going to just put a shield on the front. Seems decent enough. And then we're going to medium range shot into the side.
Let's get the laser. Think you can do it? Yeah, we're good.
Okay, into your side. 2 reds and a blue. Here we go. We'll LTT this one. Boom, 3 hits.
3 hits onto the side of the Munificent. So I think what I'm going to do, because you haven't activated that guy yet, is let's redirect, and I'm going to salvo.
Okay.
So we'll redirect. It was 2 hits, correct?
3.
Or 3. 1, 2. Ah, hell. No, we're going to push those to the back. So 1, 2, 3. And then salvo back 2 reds, right?
Yep.
Too bad you didn't have that objective. So.
We're gonna discard and cancel both.
Okay, that works. And yeah.
Yep, I'm going speed 1. Which is gonna land me. Let's see. Do I have double crank? I don't even know these
I don't
guys.
think so, no. Yeah, it's speed 1 you did.
Okay, so we're going speed 1 and we're gonna double crank it. Like that.
Okay. So this hard cell that's in trouble, engineering command, we are going to use it. Same time, we're exhausting parts resupply and dropping engineering tokens down. I'm going to use the 3 engineering points to get rid of compartment fire, which will help me later, hopefully. And now we're going to make our shots. So front to... Let's go front to front just because I can. Close range shot, obstructed. I'm going to drop a red. So red and a blue, front of the counselor from the hard cell. Hit and crit.
We spend out the redirecting it to the back. Where are you going? Sorry.
I go to the front.
Front? Oh,
So-
well, then we do it like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. And then, because I can and I'm hoping to get a point, we're going to go side to side on the Acclamator with the objective point, hoping for a crit. Which I
Hey.
get.
Cool. Yeah, cool. We're going to salvo you.
Okay. So let's see. Using the special effect, you have an objective point. So I gain a victory token. Yay! And then I can choose and discard a command token from you. So you've just lost your engineering token.
Yep.
And then I believe the objective token gains 1 victory token. Choose discard 1 command token from the defender. If defender is not having command tokens. No, the objective token stays on. You have to get rid of it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So then, can you just take 1 damage to me right there?
Yeah, and then 1 damage. Well, that's worth 15 points. I like that.
Okay. And then salvoing you into your side
Yes, go salvo.
with a blue and a red.
Oh, yeah, from the Acclamator. Mhm.
Yep. Take 3.
Ooh, ow, 3 hits. So, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to discard the evade.
To make me re-roll both?
Ah, that's right. No, I'm going to brace that to 1. No, it's 3 damage total, right?
3 damage. So it'll be braced to 2.
Reroll the double in.
Okay, re-roll
Yeah,
into
re-roll
the
the
double. Into a blank, so 1 damage.
So I'll just take that. And then I get to do this fun thing where I move at speed 2, because I'm at 2. I will wind up ramming the counselor and then dropping back into that asteroid. So I'm going to wind up going...
Here, let me tilt.
Go ahead. So I'm going to go here. So we both ram, taking a damage. And then I get a crit, which is life support failure. Discard all of your command tokens. I can do that. And then I can no longer have command tokens. Well, that's okay. And
Cool.
I believe that goes back to you then, John.
So we're gonna go with Acclamator dude, and he's going to shoot into your Munificent into his side. That's why I injured him earlier. And we're going to be revealing a Concentrate Fire. And when we reveal a Concentrate Fire, we're going to use Nav Token Dude Officer, and we're going to toss one of those over to this ship. And then we're also going to use... How much shields do I have down? I have a lot of shields down. We're going to spend Bale to use in engineering. And we're going to get 6 engineering points because I'm going to use this token. And then we're going to add shields back on. So we're going to add 1 shield to the front. The wrong way. We're going to take both shields off the rear to move them over to here. And then we're going to add 1 more here. So that's my 6 points. Jeez, that's tight. Okay. Here we go. Exhausting. And then we're going to shoot close range into your side
Of
the Munificent. And we're going to be dropping the red dice. So we're going to start with 2 reds, a blue, 2 blacks, adding in the black from Swivel.
Okay. It's a decent roll.
Yep. And then we're going to external racks in 2 more blacks.
Of course.
This is the first one that they didn't all just come up as blanks for my reds. That's because I threatened to take one out already. And here's my 2 blacks going in. And then we're going to Ordnance Experts both of these. That's a reroll.
Yeah, reroll that.
Bam.
Yeah, of course.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage into your side.
Alright, so we definitely have to brace that, which brings it down to 5. And I'm going to spend out the redirect, which will bring that, allow me to move it to the front. I'm assuming you don't have any special criticals?
Nope.
Alright, so
No more card slots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And I am out of that arc. So what we are going to do is we're going to flak Grievous with a black dice.
Alright.
Because that's the only other shot I got. Again, I have to reduce it due to the fact that I have that nonsense.
With Swivel.
Yep. So black into Grievous. You can take 1.
Alright.
What? We super ram? Yep, I ram, and then I ram, and then I ram, and I stay there.
You stay where you're at, and then the hard cell will take damage, correct?
Correct?
Alright. So, I have 1 hard cell that's been out of position all game. I have a squadron dial that I was going to use with, I think, 1 or 2 more squadrons that used to be there. So, let's go ahead and use it now anyways. We're going to have Horchal go up against the Arc 170. So he does anti-squadron 1, but let's start with the blue-black. And let's throw in another black with AI, so that's 3 hits on him.
Cool. That's 3 hits, and then he counters you for 1.
Alright?
You said 3?
Yeah.
So you have 4 health. And then my counter is 1 blue. Burnus.
Okay. And that's him. So we're going to activate him. No one else is in range. I do have another shot flak-wise, so that's 1 blue for a hit.
Nice.
Hard cell has done more fighter damage. Alright, now I just want to try and get out of here and keep this guy somewhat safe. So, you'll have an opportunity to maybe make a couple shots later.
Not this turn.
No.
They've already activated, so.
And I'm within range, but I still have the objective token. And that's it for that ship.
Here we go. We're going to activate the Swift. He's revealing Concentrate Fire, which is not what I was planning on doing. Interesting. Cool, we're concentrating fire. Yeah. Do I want to pass it to anyone? No, I can't really. Okay. Supposed to be a navigate. Cool. Cool. So, I only have 1 shot. Actually, I think then I might have 2, actually. I'm looking at it. Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Cool. That's.
Technically have me double arc.
I have you double arced.
Double arc obstructed.
Look at that, planning ahead.
That's great. That's why you did.
That's why I did concentrate fire. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we're gonna do this side into your front, very obstructed, with a red dice. Oh, double.
Double hit, John. That's nice.
Into your front. And actually, we're going to concentrate fire in on this one.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Bam.
Oh, that's even nastier. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and I'll brace that down to 2. I still have to take the crit. The crit is power failure. Your engineering value is reduced to half its value, rounded down.
That
Ouch.
sucks.
That for that ship, yes.
Okay, and then we're going to attack from my front into your... Doesn't really matter, you don't have redirects, so it'll just be the front. And we're going to drop that pesky blue dice for double red. For 1, and then we'll LTT this. So you can't salvo me, take 1.
No, I guess I'm just taking 1. Okay.
And then... I'm gonna ram my Acclamator, right? Cool, so I guess we ram my Acclamator. Staying at the speed we're going. Bam. Rams around the house. And then we're gonna go into fighter phase.
So here we go with squadrons. I'm going to start with General Grievous, and let's try and do some damage on that Arc 170. Grievous has 2 blues, 2 blacks, and you have no defense tokens, so he's going to do some damage. Or absolutely nothing.
This is the same thing Grievous did for me. It's weird seeing the same things happen to the other player when the other player is doing it.
Yes.
Like how black dice decide that they just don't want to work for me, and then I have to re-roll into it. And then I counter you for 1. Nothing.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I won't even make you re-roll it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, John.
It'll probably come up as a crit again.
Yeah, you never know. The way we've been playing, yes.
Or an accuracy.
All right, DBS 404. 2 blues.
Good. Counter you. Accuracy, and you can't use your scatter.
Okay. And then the final one, the Hyena Bomber over here. Our squadron phase, John, is just not...
They pew-pew, but hey!
1 hit.
That's a hit.
1 hit.
I
Do
counter
have
you.
Swarm? I don't have Swarm, no.
Woo!
Hey, another hit.
Doo-doo! There we go.
Okay, I have... I'm not going to do anything with parts resupply. What about you?
I am on both of my ships spending the concentrate fire to redo the swivel because I need dice places. And then on... Yep, that seems good.
All right.
We're going to activate this guy because he's pretty much dead. And we're going to do a navigate. And when we do a navigate, we're going to hit nav clone officer, and we're going to throw a navigate token over to my munificent that is...
not your munificent.
Not munificent, I'm so used
If you want to give me a nav token, John, I mean, I'm okay with that.
I do not. I'm going to put that there. And then we're going to shoot. And I believe, can you check? I think I have double arced into your side.
From here to the Muni?
Yeah.
Yes, you have double arc by side.
Perfect. So we're going to go side first.
But I don't think you have line of sight.
You don't I can go... I just need that side shot into your side.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because you don't have anything besides a reader or a whatever.
No, that is correct. I've got a salvo.
Yes. So we're going to shoot my side into your side.
Okay.
For take 3 with a crit.
3 with a crit, and there's nothing I can do about that. And that is unobstructed, right?
Yep.
So I am going to salvo.
Yep.
So I'm just going to put these off to the side. Let's take the hits. Please do not be structural. It's not. Damaged controls. When I overlap a ship or obstacle, I get a face-down damage card in addition to everything else, and then 2, 3. So one more hit left on my Munificent. Let's see what I can do with the salvo. LTT, the blank. Dual hit.
We contain. And take 2. I think we're going to have mutual destruction here,
I
Ken.
need one more, don't I?
You do. So, I need one more?
Yeah, we both need one more.
So I need to kill you, and I need to get an accuracy.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Here we go. Come on, accuracy. One of these dice needs to be an accuracy. Oh, there's the accuracy.
Okay.
And then we LTT. Boom.
It's a dead ship.
And you can't
and
salvo.
I can't salvo, so you lucked out because this is not the ECM ship. Ah, that's too bad. That would have been funny.
I was actually... That would have been pretty awesome. And then we're going to... I'm still gonna die. We're gonna fly straight, jumping up to speed 2.
Okay.
To get my rear with the... it's not gonna be enough. You're gonna still shoot my side. Nope, it's actually obstructed.
Yes, it is, because of the asteroid. So I can't actually shoot. You lucked out, John.
I locked out.
I may not kill that.
And I'm going speed 2.
So I'm going to activate this hard cell over here. Engineering, I'm going to use it to get rid of the life support failure crit. And the only shot I have, because I'm obstructed here, I could hit the front obstructed or make a shot here, which is going to do virtually nothing.
So just to explain. So with the way line of sight works with him sitting on this obstacle and that shield dial, he has no line of sight to my rear, but he did have line of sight to my side, which I put the obstruction EWS to, blocking both shots.
So as much as I would love to try and kill something, score points, I can't. So I'm just going to not even bother to fire in the interest of just finishing this game off. Speed 2, and if I'm right, I believe I can just squeeze in just right. There we go.
Yep.
So once again, I can maneuver ships in such a way where I don't ram into anything, but it hasn't really done me much good yet. So John, back to you. We're back.
We are. So we decided to just call it. So where we left that game is I still had pretty much all my ships to activate, and then we looked at it, and the ships that I had to activate would kill Ken's hard cell that was over on the far side of the table. And then we looked at the squadrons and what I had squadron dials for and what Ken had flak for, and agreed that I would probably kill Grievous because I had external racks out the back of my Munificent, and then I would just flak that whole area, and then I had an arc that I could activate. So I would go down 2 arcs, and I would take Grievous out, and that one hyena that was on
that hyena that was sitting there. We kind of essentially, like John said, fast played it out, and then just decided not to film it, to do it really quickly, and then let you know what happened, because at the end of the day, you saw the bulk of it anyways.
Yeah, and then we just our own separate ways. So a couple things to talk about. I think EWS is super underrated. I kind of always have. With the new mechanic that ECM needs to be refreshed and how starved tokens are throughout all the games, I think we'll see more of it, and I'm really fine with that because I really like the upgrade.
EWS in this particular game, I think probably saved you 4, maybe 5 hits total, and I think if you didn't have EWS on your Acclamators, I probably would have either taken one down or come really close to taking one down. Because you're already, what, 3 hits down with one of them? So 3, 4, 5 hits, and you with 4 hull left, that was pretty close of a game.
Yeah, And also, it blocked any of your fighters that first turn to activate into me.
Equally true, because I had a couple that could actually bomb you. There's another 2 points. So, yeah, I think it's probably safe to say there's a decent chance I could have taken your Acclamator without EWS. Your swivel batteries, on the other hand, did tons of damage.
I didn't really think that I would like them because, red dice, mainly
Right.
because there's a Turbolaser slot. But man, throwing those black dice at range is kind of what I wanted Sato to always be without spending Sato tax points.
Yeah, and you got a lot of utility out of them. I'm pretty sure that was the key reason my Star Frigate was destroyed, was the extra, I think, 4 black dice that got thrown at it.
Yeah.
And, I did make a mistake. Instead of dropping down to speed 1, I think that was turn 2. Turn 1. And just moving just up, staying out of range. And I thought about doing it and opted not to because I figured, all right, I should be able to survive. Yeah, it didn't really happen. So that was completely on me for making a mistake on that. So IrishMadCat, very sorry, I kind of messed that one up. But thanks again for the fleet. I did enjoy flying it. I think after flying, because this is the first time I've had CIS out on the table, I definitely need to play around with them a little bit more. I don't know that the best tactics fit my playstyle, and that's CIS in its totality, but I need 2 or 3 more games to really determine that.
Yeah, I feel CIS is extremely Alpha Strike heavy, and that's not your playstyle.
No.
You are more of a sit back and react type, but that also might just be because you play me a lot.
You know what? That could be. I would absolutely love to see like a couple other people come and play against you or me when everything finally gets back to normal, and just see how radically different things could be. That'll be an interesting exercise, actually. Let's see, what else did we want to talk about? I needed to squadron more.
That's usually it. When my squadrons actually got into you, I was going to just tank the damage.
Yeah.
It was really important for me to kill those 2 vultures because those are primarily your anti-squadron ships. So as soon as those went down, you were stuck with a vulture ace and a Grievous, who doesn't actually want to be really close to people, and then bombers.
Yeah.
And I'm not really too concerned about your bombers because I have 7 health.
Yeah, and I think if I were to fly something similar to this, I'd probably drop the bombers, throw in some more vultures, just because then I could tie up your arcs. I was honestly expecting you to bring a lot more squadrons, maybe a Jedi or 2. So I really wasn't sure on what you would wind up having. I figured it'd be 2 Acclamators. I was not expecting 2 Counselors. So that's, again, this is just how we play. We don't really know what's coming to the table until we start filming.
Yeah. I don't know if I would go... So, I had complete whatever I needed whenever I needed it pretty much for my tokens because of all of the clone navigation and bail. And then I just didn't do my dial right.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
a
what I really
first.
need is over here to be this, and I flip it over, I'm like,
Why did I do
oh,
that? Yeah.
that's not good.
Maybe this is a sign for things to come. John's going to just mess up his dials and, even the playing fields. No, probably not.
No, and then I'm like, I'm going to concentrate fire. The whole plan is to concentrate fire, swivel. Concentrate fire, swivel, and black. Then I'm like...
And you're squadroning.
But squadrons are just way too important because I needed to. If I didn't squadron, though, those fighters could have killed me and then killed my ships. It was way more important to drop 1 black dice to move in and be able to kill all your squadrons.
So final score for those interested, because we did tally it up based on what we believe would have happened, and 310-45. So clearly John won 9-2. I think things could have been different. Could have changed it, made it a little bit closer, but again, first time playing Separatists. All right, so once again, a huge thank you to IrishMadCat for helping me design this fleet. Definitely go check out his channel. There's a link below in the description notes. Great guy. I enjoy watching his building fleet lists. So yeah, throw a suggestion. Maybe it'll help you build a fleet. Otherwise, we've got all the other fun stuff in our social media, so Facebook. Join us on Discord. If you like what we do, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel.
I'm John.
And I'm Ken.
And you've been watching Ion Radio.